So you went to a Trump protest this past weekend, and then you woke up this morning and Trump was still president. So that begs the question, what did you accomplish, if anything? And I think you already know the answer to that question. The fact of the matter is, y'all have become walking contradictions and parodies of yourselves. You'll sit there in a coffee shop sipping on a $7 latte while you're typing away on a $1,000 MacBook that has a sticker on the back that talks about smashing capitalism, and you think you're actually making a difference in the world. See, you aren't going to get this message today, but hopefully tomorrow or the next day or the next year, you'll come to your senses and realize that you actually aren't about no kings at all. What you don't like is that individuals aren't being forced to bend to your will, and you simply cannot tolerate that. You are the same ones who over the past few years gave up your bodily autonomy, gave up the quality of life for your children, for your families even, just to follow whatever tyrannical dictatorial mandates that were handed down by your side. But now that individuals are actually allowed to be free again, you simply cannot tolerate that. So you choose to go out weekend after weekend, month after month, and be part of one test after another that is something that doesn't even actually exist. It makes about as much sense as protesting against fire-breathing dragons or whatnot. You're literally out there saying that we don't want to have kings in America while we don't have a king, because if we did, you would not be allowed to be part of this in the first place. But I know in a few months, you're going to go out and be part of the next No Kings 3.0, 4.0, whatever it is, because ultimately that is all you know how to do. That's all you are good at doing. And misery truly does love company. So hopefully one day you will realize that you are accomplishing nothing. You're a parody of yourself, and you make yourself look incredibly dumb in the process.
Trump attacked me on social media last night. That's right. He posted.
Yes, Libra influencers are melting down after Trump video. President Trump responded to this few hours ago. When you take a look at this, President Trump just dropped the mic on No Kings. By the way, I'm not a king. I work my ass off to make our country great. That's all of it. It is a joke. I look at the people, all the brand new signs it was paid for by Soros and radical left loner face. We are checking that out. Very small, ineffective, and the people were walked out, not representative of the people of our country. This was strong response to these rallies. These people pull up at a certain point. They will always like to cash out after that. Influencers are now doing videos back to back. But before we go into that video, some say the reason they are demonstrating on the street is because Trump want to take away democracy, shut down. And Arnold have this to say concerning.
Folks, JD Vance is now attacking me on social media.
Bear, stop lying. Nobody's attacking you, okay? Stop playing the victim card.
Trump attacked me on Truth Social yesterday, posting this AI video of him in a fighter jet dropping feces on me and millions of other Americans.
Since Hair Bear doesn't want to show the video, allow me and roll. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny because your No Kings protest accomplished absolutely fuck all. Donald Trump, still the president. We still have no king. Donald Trump's still going to push an American first agenda, which I know is troubling for you in the feelings force, but it is what it is. 3 more years, strap in, or it's going to be a long ride.
I asked on Twitter, can a reporter please ask Trump why he posted this AI video of him dropping feces on me from a fighter jet? That would be great, thanks. And so I guess JD Vance saw that and he responded by saying, I'll ask him for you, Harry.
Oh my land, is such a vicious attack. I mean, are you okay? Oh my goodness. You were asking, will someone ask Donald Trump? And then JD Vance just comes in, whoo, says, I'll ask him for you, Harry. And you were like, oh my goodness, oh my. Oh. I don't know how you'll ever recover. Just the psychological warfare that they are launching against the Hair Bear is just mind-boggling to me. I just can't even begin to fathom what you must be going through right now.
I think this proves beyond a reasonable doubt that both Donald Trump and JD Vance are mentally deranged.
Well, Hair Bear, everybody knows your ability to judge someone's mental acuity is off the charts. I mean, for years you told us that Joe Biden was with it. Super sharp, super there. but the evidence is overwhelming to the contrary. So bad he had to drop out, even though you are the only person on planet Earth that said that he beat Donald Trump in that debate, the debate that went so badly that he had to drop out of the race. And then you had to install Kamala Harris to the Democratic ticket. You know, it's a good thing you were kings, because the Democratic Party was trying to install a queen. Oh my, they would never. Yeah, they would. They did.
And it's incredibly concerning that these are the people who have access to the nuclear codes.
Oh, good. Another recycled talking point. I didn't think you guys had enough of that from 2016 to 2020. Yeah. Donald Trump's going to have access to the nuclear codes. Oh, my goodness. And then nothing happened. And I'm pretty confident nothing's going to happen again. It's more concerning that the auto pen had access to the codes. Yeah. But Hair Bear, call someone, talk to someone, and hopefully, Bubba, from the bottom of my heart.
Well, folks, I gotta be honest with you, this was not a video I was expecting to make today, but late last night, Donald Trump, the president of the United States, I don't even really know what to say, honestly, when I saw this. Like, what really is...
Yeah, someone might look at this guy thinking he is very sad, he's angry. That is crazy. He's not angry. You know, they always like these small things, you know, to hang around and be outraged over these things. This is exactly what they're doing. You know, when you lack something to talk about, you always wait for the slightest opportunity like this to be making random videos. Sometimes when I look at him, you know, for years now, this is what he has been a mouthpiece for the Democrat Party. I understand they are paid influencers, you know, that are just out there to counteract anything Trump is doing. So looking at what Trump did here, he was not the only person there. There were a lot of people, right? But there should be outreach. Like I've seen some Democrat lawmakers saying, oh, president should not be doing this. Oh, president should be posting this. You're posting to millions of Americans who came out to... That's insane. This is a meme. I understand Democrat can meme. Yeah. So them sitting here complaining every single time is no surprise, right? I looked at the video over and over thinking I would see something that is really triggering. I didn't even see that. Crazy that they are outraged.
We're talking here about saving democracy. What I suggest that the way we save democracy nationwide, to have a voter ID. So that when you go and vote, people should know that you are that person.
Yes.
Those are all things that they have back in Europe.
Right.
So I come from Europe. I'm giving you just ideas, not that I created those ideas. Those are things that are happening in Europe and have happened for centuries.
Right.
So this is why I think that it is important that we do the same thing here.
Yes. If you look at No Kings, I don't know how they call it. If you ask some of them, why are you on the street? They say, oh, this is the only way to save democracy. Oh, this is the only way to do this. Oh, Trump is not, you know, a lot of these things. I'm not here said something on B. Yeah, he talked about 3 points, which I decided to post only one, like voter IDs. This idea is loved by Republicans on social media because this is what they have been advocating for a very long time, and Democrats can't succumb to that. When you look at what he said, very important, but Democrats don't like to hear this. He received massive backlash after saying this. You should understand that I don't get why they continue to talk about saving democracy. Crazy, right? I didn't want to include this video, but looking at some of the reasons they outline on this, they are no king thing. This was one, and to me, this is the solution.
How much public money was being sent to specific groups?
Thank you. God bless you abundantly. Please always share the videos. As of the short clips you see at the end of these, that is for the YT algorithm. You can always skip.
Should have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us.
It's
history.
When I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic, he even gets an off.
If the Democrat
Thing, because how many times somebody asks
for
JD Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American...
Give interviews, I don't do them.
JD Vance should be the next president of the United States.
Happening at the moment.
Yeah. President Obama.
Is blatant censorship.
Because He says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one.
Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show.
To spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not all the same people that are in these polite...
Disagree with what Gavin Newsom said that he doesn't...
Dave Chappelle.
Without of interest.
Orange man bad, Orange man made the deal.